Folks, welcome. We are coming to you live from the Crown Plaza in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, just off of Marlton Pike, with the top 8 for Smash 4 at Summer Jam 12. I'm Stu, the announcer.
I'm Nana.
And we'd like to thank you all for joining us here at twitch.tv/bros_calamity, your home for Philadelphia area Smash. And coming to you from an FGC event, they've been nothing but welcoming for us here, Nana. And it's so great because now we're at top 8. The energy is just absolutely intense just all around this thing. And we are one of the events that's kicking off the events. But what better way to kick it off than to smash it up?
Man. Like,
so, I'm excited too, man. Don't even worry. I get it.
It's like, granted, we don't have like a lot of the same hitters that we usually have at the weeklies because it's an FGC-based event. So like, a lot of people saw the price and they're like, but
yeah, true.
But for the people that like love the game and like want to get in as much practice as they do before Ultimate,
oh yeah,
they're here. Like we have freaking Black Yoshi all the way from Virginia.
All the way from Virginia, absolutely. The 6th ranked gentleman in Southern Virginia, and he's coming out in full force, and he made it to top 8. And it's a top 8 that includes 2 of Philadelphia's PR, GWJ and Juice, both in the winter semifinals, taking on Sparky25 and Earthboundy respectively. And it's a pretty strong winners final, gotta say, but there's some killers in the elimination bracket as well.
Yeah, we have Black Yoshi, who I was about to say upset, but I don't know. They're both, like him and GWJ, they're around the same skill level.
You know, it's so funny that you mentioned that because he wasn't seeded initially because he was a late entrant, but then he just comes in, runs the fade on the whole bracket, and he makes it into top 8 in the elimination side, only really suffering 1 loss throughout the whole tournament. And he will be, looks like he's going to be facing, Delhi in the elimination bracket to see who goes on and who goes home. But first, we are going to be seeing Slashy and Luck kick things off. Now, we know quite a bit about Luck. Slashy, we've seen a bit of him as well, a Corrin main. And we've seen plenty of Corrin play at the laboratory, but he plays quite a different game.
So yeah, we're going to start it off on Starterville, the classic.
We start in the elimination bracket. Winner goes on, loser goes home. Get hype, y'all. This is top 8 at Summer Jam 12. We're going to Smashville for game 1.
So we're starting off with...
and we are so used to seeing Luck's Mario play. It does so well, and really from what we've seen of him, recently, almost like a doubles specialist. He characterizes himself by playing those characters that do so well in doubles themselves, but really we've seen him play all sorts of characters. This Mario, definitely among the better Marios in the Philadelphia area, and one of the more potent threats that the laboratory has to offer, Nana.
Yeah, like, so usually at like the weeklies that we have, Luck, he just plays whatever, but when like it's time to do the thing, he usually goes Mario because, like, you know.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, Mario just does what he needs to do. Like, he's a standard character and he's as good as the players. So, like, you know, Logan's a good player.
Yeah.
He's a pretty good Mario.
Absolutely, and the combo potential of Mario is certainly something to be admired. And as we're sitting at about even damage here, Slashy gets himself off the stage, but good misdirection, throwing out that back air. And man, that Corrin back air, we have seen a lot of players get a whole bunch of mileage out of that. No stranger to that being our current Philly #1, Juice, who's sitting in winner's side.
But, yeah, even though, Slashy's, like, kind of, like, pulling ahead right now. And because Corrin is a really potent character.
Ooh. Gets like, caught on the neutral B, though.
Oh, misses the up smash. And now looking at center. He didn't reverse the up smash. That would have hit. But
misses the grab.
Okay, no death.
Good DI. He's staying alive at 145, and Slashy knows that just because he's at a high percentage does not guarantee that he's going to get the kill here. Lest we forget, Slashy himself was sitting at 165 yesterday. And but there you go, sitting at 165 yesterday, but getting the kill on Delhi in the winner's side of the bracket off of that brutal down air footstool, which you can catch, twitch.tv/bros_calamity. And just like that, we are evened up at 1 stock apiece. Good luck, good job on Slashy to bring it back to even, but he did not want to lose the first stock like that, Nana.
At all. Because Corrin raise is ridiculous, and like if you were able to clean up the stock and still keep his, that would have put him in a good position to probably get a 2 stock. But now, with that SD, you can tell that like Slashy's playing a lot more erratically, and Luck's the type of player to take advantage of that.
He's overextending himself, and that's the last thing you want to do as a sword fighter. Because you lose your head metaphorically, you sometimes lose your head literally. That tends to be the case. What can I say? I watched Highlander, and there you go. A huge forward air to the face puts Luck up 1-0 and 1 game closer to losers semifinals.
What an interaction. The pin stalled the forward air hitbox enough for it to hit the main body. That's...
And we've seen a couple Marios get kills like that. Of course, Baby Cakes before top 8 was doing quite a bit of work with that particular combo. And I should say that the next round is losers quarterfinal, which in itself is on the way to win losers semifinals. So I wasn't wrong, but at the same time, we're going to Town and City for game number 2.
So,
I know how to cover myself. I'm a professional. Come on.
I'm trying to think. What did Logan ban that he took him to town? Because he could have like gone to Triplats, at least if Lilat were banned, but whatever.
Trying to get that kill off of the top, and certainly we've seen plenty of kills off of the top at Town and City, especially when the #1 in the region is a ZSS.
Yeah.
But
he's not playing right now. That's later.
No, this is true, and that will happen in the winner's side of the bracket.
But all right, good match.
Of course, he does play a Corrin, and we're seeing some pretty decent Corrin play from Slashy as well, although he does get knocked off the stage with that forward air. Caught with the fireball, but he does make it back. Now, what I'm seeing is that Luck is really not afraid to approach, although he is cautious on the edge guard. He's almost giving that up, and so establishing stage control, and then it allows him to do things like make him roll into an up smash, apparently. Yeah. Now all of a sudden he's 1 stock away
from getting sent back home. I mean, good on him making it this far.
Oh no, Slashy's played one heck of the tournament, had some real highlight reel kills, but overall has gotten this far due to some very solid current play. And sometimes that's all you need is a grip of the fundamentals and a good use of how your character operates. And we know what Corrin's all about.
She loves pinning.
Good spacing and the pins and the get-off-me maneuvers, although we don't see Slashy throw out as many nairs as some of the Corrins in Philadelphia.
Yeah, because, that's a re-grab, and he got up to roll again.
Got the jab, and he does get Luck off the stage, but not for long, as the invincibility frames takes full advantage of those.
So right now, Logan's trying to retake center.
That's Luck, by the way, for you, Lehman.
Man,
oh my gosh. Rose by any other name smells just as sweet, but that rose has its thorns as well, and Luck trying to dig into Slashy right here with the back throw. That's going to do it. Luck moves on 2-0 to the losers quarterfinals. Slashy, a valiant effort by him, but he will have to take home the 7th place finish, although certainly no shame in that. He lost to a fine competitor in Luck.
But what you said earlier about him not using enough nair, that just reminded me that like what Corrin is like really good at is just frame. Like as soon as Corrin gets you in the air, she keeps you in the air.
Yeah.
For like a stupid amount of time in percent.
It's true.
The way Slashy was playing, it was a lot of like.
It's almost relying on getting back to neutral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like a lot of resets, and it's like, I mean, that's how you want to play. That's fine, but you have to use your character strengths. So
this is very true, and contrast that to Luck, who is using every last bit of the Mario moveset. I mean, especially, man, it is brutal when you get into those up tilts, and obviously Corrin just heavy enough to not be able to DI out of that until 50 or 60%. So that's basically 50 to 70% that he was getting free, especially on those up airs. And that's how you do it, and that's how you utilize your character to the best of your ability. And once again, that is how we kick off top 8 at Summer Jam 12. I'm excited to see what's coming up next, and looks like coming up next is our very own Deli. Fun fact, Deli won favorite tournament organizer at the Philly Awards in June. But he's more than a TO. He's also a crazy, crazy Smash player.